Peaches, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your weekly pick-a-card reading as it pertains to love and relationships. I'm using the Klimt Tarot and the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Stack 1 is the Chick, Stack 2 is the Badger, Stack 3 is the Deer, and they're timestamped below. If you'd like a private reading all to yourself with no one else's energy involved, my Etsy page is linked below. At the end of each one, I'm doing a pick-a-card with 3 more cards using the Power Deck. If you hear something that helps you out, please hit that like button. If you want to keep up with me every Saturday, please subscribe and let's get started. Okay, if you chose Stack 1 or the Baby Chick, your Vintage Wisdom card is Hope. And you have the Sun. I love, it's interesting, I like, that's the Sun card, but it looks more like kind of the Lover's card, the imagery they've chosen there. Queen of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse. Alright, so, for some, I'm feeling drawn to start with this reverse Six of Swords. And as to say that the grass isn't always greener. The grass is greener where you water it. I don't know if you've probably heard that already before, but it's like, it's saying that this idea of another shore being better isn't the way right now, but to bring peace to where you are rather than seeking it elsewhere. In this case with the Sun, it's not, it's, I want to change that phrase from where you water it, but it's shining your light on it, shining your intention on it, shedding light and illumination on something, nourishing it with your love and understanding and full presence in a whole state. The Sun with Hope, show up. Hope is about showing up one more time, and persistence and perseverance, even without evidence that it will work out in a certain way. So whatever you're thinking about, it needs you to show up for it. Hope says try one more time, show up one more time. I feel like with the reverse Six of Swords, peace is on the other side of one more try. Whether that peace is in the form of reconciliation or reunion or the turning over a new leaf, or in the form of knowing for sure who someone is once and for all so that you can move on without reservation, without looking back, without lingering questions or wondering whether or not you've done the right thing, but with full confidence and eyes straight ahead. The main thing is resolution, one way or the other, leading to peace of mind at last. And so the Sun is very positive, shows everything coming into light, shows everything making sense. So with the reverse Queen of Swords, communication may have been poor communication may have been a contributing factor up until this point, leading to a confused energy, leading to feeling in the dark. So I feel like I want to say advocate for yourself one more time, or finally for the first time. Hold someone accountable and hold yourself accountable. All right, go ahead and set your intention for whether you feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have a message for you. Let me tune in. Okay, card 1. There is your image. It says harmony. Harmony lives in the lodge of balance and involves equilibrium between the physical and spiritual aspects of your life. For there to be harmony, there must be balance. Imagine yourself as the hub of a sacred wheel, standing in the center. This wheel must function every day of your life. If you imagine that the south is your physical self, the west your emotional self, the north your spiritual self, and the east your mental self, you see that you stand in an ancient wheel of truth. Consider whether you spend as much time in the physical as you do in the spiritual. Are they balanced? Are they in harmony? Reflect on whether you spend more time in your emotions than you do in your mind. Adjust your daily life by being aware of your actions and behavior patterns to incorporate equal effort in all directions so that your wheel will function in perfect harmony. So when I'm hearing that all directions and balance, that really feels like the Sun card, because the Sun indicates no shadow in any way. It's like the light permeates everything. And so that feels like everything is, nothing is getting hidden, nothing is getting overlooked, nothing is in shadow. All right, card 2. That's your image. Silence. Before making a decision of power, move into that place of silence and serenity deep within you. Sit anywhere. Close your eyes and follow your breath in and out. On the third inhalation, take the breath down into your belly and locate your place of power just below your navel. Visualize your place of power holding the golden sun, a disc of radiant brilliance within you. Okay, so I just want to pause really quick and talk about the sun and the reverse Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords in the upright is a communicator. It is probably doing a lot of talking and speaking. And here where she is upright, that's silence. That's shutting your mouth and tuning in to listen rather than to speak and to add your 2 cents to the situation. Anyway, visualize your place of power holding the golden sun, a disc of radiant brilliance within you. Observe the silence like a deer in a meadow. If you are in pain, use your consciousness to find where the pain lives within your body. Then move into that pain and beyond it until you find the sources of silence. In this silence lives your sacred witness, that which sees all and knows all and is all that you are. Power is born within the silence. And that power, that's exactly the sun card and what that represents. All right, card 3. And, you know, that kind of description, it says, close your eyes and follow your breath in and out. And that's kind of, if you look at her and what she's doing, is she tuning into that place of power to find her hope. The strength to have hope and the strength to try one more time comes from that sense of power, that power that is born within silence that they're talking about. That you're going to be okay no matter what. That's why I say the peace, whatever the outcome is, it carries that peace within it. Let's see, which way does this go? There's your image for card 3. Mystery. A shaman can teach you about power. A magician can train you to become strong in spirit and competent in your endeavors in life. But to describe how a miracle happens or how you come to be a powerful magician is to try to explain the mystery. You can talk around the secrets of power, but if you describe them directly, you lose that power and you destroy the mystery. So that's making me think of this reverse Queen of Swords as well, over-explaining, trying to understand something that can't be comprehended, and to let go of your intellectual, this need to try to understand something on an intellectual level and just be illuminated and just be warmed by the light of it. Welcome to the mystery, and allow the miracle of existence to emerge from the darkness and transform you. Welcome to the mystery, and allow the miracle of existence to emerge from the darkness and transform you. So, Queen of Swords in reverse and the sun, once again, don't try to over-explain, don't try to understand, just be warmed by that. The sun is the miracle of existence. And it emerges from darkness. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you next Saturday. Thank you. Okay, if you chose stack 2 or chose the Badger, your vintage wisdom card this week is Strength. You have the Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords in reverse, and the World. Wow. Wowie wow. Alright. I feel like someone may have tried to, or may try to, suck you into some drama and try to influence you negatively in some way using words or information. The reverse Knight of Swords is somebody weaponizing information. Okay. But being impervious to it this week is a huge achievement. Like a world-class show of taking the high road. And not in that thankless, never-ending way, but in the finally shutting that shit down way. This doesn't have to be a new incoming event. It's not like, it could be, you might be changing your response to something that's already happened. Or by releasing its effect on you. With the Queen of Wands and Strength, I mean, this is complete ownership of your choices and self-determination of direction. So by owning this owning this information, embracing the lessons, you totally take the power away from this person to affect your current relationship. Playing the victim fuels them, it empowers them, it emboldens them. You have the world, which indicates the ultimate closure. It's why I say shut this shit down for good so that it can no longer influence your life. There's a sense to where continuing to respond in the same way you have perpetuates this situation, and they're going to keep doing it, and they're going to keep, it's like as long as you keep giving them that response, they're going to keep wanting to do it because it gives them some kind of icky charge. So that's why this is like I say, a final taking of the high road. Following an ultimate closure event that is represented by the world is a new chapter, a new cycle. After the world becomes the fool again, a leap of faith into something brand new. And so you are clear to begin an entirely new story with a new person and a new life and a new energy as the star with this Queen of Wands energy. Now you're the star of the story because of being able to display the strength. And that's, I think, why the strength card is here, because when I realized this is a tall order, this isn't simple to do. Most people don't have the strength to do it. Most people are going to blame and are going to try to avoid. Pain avoidance is a normal human thing to do. But in this case, if you show up in this way and take the high road in this major, final, and definitive way, you're able to shut this person down and end this cycle and begin your new life free of them and free of this, maybe not free of the information, because that's what it's talking about, ownership of the information and ownership of the lessons. And it takes their power away. It takes the bullets out of the gun. It makes it to where they can't use that information against you anymore. Okay, go ahead and set your attention for you. Feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have a message for you. And let me tune in. Okay, card 1. That is your image. Masculine. Carrying your gift of consciousness from the heart of woman, of Mother Earth, trek toward the summit of higher knowledge. Because of male and female imbalances, the Earth is in danger of dying. Remember that the power of masculine explodes as the power of the feminine implodes, and a sacral spiral of life is set into motion. One cannot live without the other. The masculine god is in search of the feminine goddess. He brings gifts of driving force to her powers of intuitive, creative receptivity. Both are equal warriors in the fight against ignorance. Balance your masculine and feminine energies through meditation and awareness of when you are carrying a male or female shield. This is your struggle in life and a great source of power for you. I wonder when this deck was made. Does that sound a little dated? Hopefully there's something in there for you, because it's talking about strength. And you have that queen. That card is just striking me as dated for some reason. Card 2. Oh my, this is very interesting. Now you have the feminine. The world is bereft of feminine consciousness. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her. Language is a barrier between us, but woman has always communed with woman in an unspoken language. Her roots are entwined with the essence of Mother Earth, for she too is feminine. Woman is the keeper of the planet and must not let her energy be rerouted by the male systems within woman or man. We are all in need of world harmony. Mother Earth has been misunderstood, but she is the universe. She is the womb for all that lives. Feminine consciousness is the energy that bodies the wisdom you need at this moment. So, interesting that you have. So, check out, you see those trees and the woman and what she's holding, you know, the imagery. And then how she's standing there and holding up the world kind of like that. So, I find it very interesting how these two have come out together in a reading where you have the world, which is like a total completion point of coming together. It's like a singularity where, you know, the healing of the dark crystal at the end of the dark crystal, where things have what was torn asunder, what has come undone, the two made one. God, I don't remember how it goes, but all right, watch the dark crystal again. Card 3. Perfection. Dream your passion. Fly away. Go through the hoop of your innermost fears and desires. Meet them and conquer them. What pain from childhood have you not dealt with? So we're talking about ownership of information, right? Move into the wound of your most secret fears and find the seeds of wisdom that are planted there. Face what upsets you the most. It is a great teacher. Give away whatever is holding you back. Insecurities, ego, fear of failure, or not being loved. Fear of being alone, and be reborn into a new state of perfection. So we were talking about being reborn into a new state and a new story with the ownership of information that can no longer be used against you once you have worked through it. It can't be weaponized once you own it. All right. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you next Saturday. Thank you. Okay, if you chose stack 3 or chose the deer, your Vintage Wisdom Oracle card this week is Love. Awesome. All right, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. No, the Page of Swords. My bad. Page of Swords. I was like, why does it sound familiar? Because the Knight of Swords was in the last reading, so it can't be this one. This is the Page. Okay, so check out, I'm liking here, see how she's playing a little pipe or whatever, and she's playing it. So there's music being made here. Music is playing a huge role, whether you're receiving synchronicities from lyrics, but whether it's literally or harmonizing your communication, you may be receiving, you're making music together, literally or figuratively. With the Three of Pentacles, this communication really is being productively used to build something or create something. I mean, you could be writing a song together. Someone might be writing a song together. But with the Page of Swords and love and all this music, there's something going on with each other's love language, or speaking each other's language, or aligning your communication styles in some way. In the guidebook for this card, it says something about love and fear not being able to occupy the same space. And that's what I'm feeling like I want to talk about with this World card. It's like from a mechanical perspective, like, you know, if you think of windmills and all that stuff, it's like love is coming in and displacing fear. It's moving the Wheel of Fortune forward to that next level. It feels like by coming in and communicating love in ways you both understand, it's putting out fear and ousting it as a blockage to forward motion. And with Pentacles, this Three of Pentacles, that's referring to something in your physical world. So there may have been a fear to take a physical step in some way, or you might be communicating things about your physical realities that help to quell fears and to help to reassure. After communicating properly, this fear, that I feel like that fear goes away and is displaced by love. There's like a sense where you can come together after communicating these things. The answers to your question this week, just to get to the chase, your answers to all your questions are going to be love more or more love. That's what I'm getting. And communication. All right. Set intention for before you feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have your message, and let me tune in. All right, card 1. There's your image. Transformation. The power of your intent leads you around the sacred wheel of endeavor. Neat. Begin today with trust and innocence in the early hours. Imagine a quiet pond and see the reflection of your true self. At noon, take a moment to close your eyes and dream. Imagine the transformation that this day offers you. Seek the strength and wisdom through your ability to love, to bring this transformation into action and into the words you speak. Page of Swords, that's right there. Learning how to communicate love. It's exactly what I was talking about. At night, give thanks for the illumination you have found. Know that the form of your intent leads you to the power of transformation. All right, card 2, Feminine. Oh, I got this one earlier, and I was honestly, total transparency, I was confused by it. The world is bereft of feminine consciousness. To bring, oh, sorry, I forgot to show you the picture. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her. Language is a barrier between us. Okay, this is making more sense in this one. Language is a barrier between us, but woman has always communed with woman in an unspoken language. So that's checking her out. Communicating through song and through music. Her roots are entwined with the essence of Mother Earth, for she too is feminine. Woman is the keeper of the planet and must not let her energy be rerouted by the male systems within woman or man. We are all in need of world harmony. Mother Earth has been misunderstood, but she is the universe. She is the womb for all that lives. Feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this moment. Card 3. All right, that's the image. Dream. One day you will remember the great dream, and the way will become known to you. You entered into life through the veil of the dream, because your reason for being here must be kept secret from you until you find your way home. You don't know who you are, but one fine day you will remember. It is like creation looking for itself. You are in oneness with all life, though you are not aware of it. You will awaken from the dream. Let the Great Mother rest within your spirit. She is the universe. She is the womb of all life. I feel like that's being repeated here in this other card. She is the light that shines from your eyes, illuminating your daily dreams. The possibilities you dream of will become your reality. All right, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you next Saturday. Thank you.